Hi everyone, I want to give you a quick weekly market update. First of all, you probably saw stocks crash almost 1,100 points inside 2 or 3 days. There's a lot of panic in the marketplace, but good news is they've rebounded almost 1,000 points the past week, so we're almost at a wash, which is amazing. But the biggest thing I want to convey to you is that interest rates really didn't improve that much during that crash. And typically, when there's bad news in the stock market or the economy, it's good news for rates. So normally speaking, with the market crashing like it did, rates would have gotten sizably better, but they didn't change that much. They got a little better, but not a ton. So that gives us reason to believe there's a lot of upward resistance on bond pricing, which affects interest rates, meaning the long-term trend is probably going to be upwards for rates, because if they couldn't quite break through to a different level even with that crash, I think they're going to have a tough time doing so. So I definitely advise your clients to lock soon if they can and get off the fence to buy. The second thing I want to talk to you about is FHA has a lot of big changes coming up. September the 14th, there's 3 major changes taking place that your clients need to be aware of because it could affect their qualifying. One involving their student loan debt. So right now, if you have student loans and they're deferred for at least 12 months from our closing date, we don't have to count those payments against them. That's changing. We are now going to have to count those payments against them, so it's definitely going to affect their qualifying ratios. The second thing revolves around earnest money deposits. So right now, if their earnest money deposit exceeds 2% of the sales price, we definitely have to document it. That amount is going to go down to 1%. So as you're writing contracts, I'd probably lean towards looking at making your earnest money deposits 1% or less, just in case your clients can't source that money. It'll make it easier on our side to qualify. Thirdly, it revolves around non-taxable income. Non-taxable income is, it could be retirement, most commonly it's Social Security income, and basically what that is we can use 125% of that non-taxable income for qualifying. So if your client gets Social Security income and say it's $1,000, we can use $1,250 for qualifying. Now it's going to be cut down to 115%, so in this situation they'd be getting $1,150. So it's just a little bit less that we can use for qualifying purposes, which is another component that can push up their DTI. So what I would suggest, making sure all of your clients that are in escrow or thinking about buying, I would try to get them in escrow before the 14th and get their case number registered by the 13th. That's up to us as a lender to do that, but if they're working with another lender, they want to make sure they do, because if they don't and they fall into the new guidelines, it could jeopardize their purchase or not allow them to qualify as much as they want to. So just please take note of that. Again, September the 14th and on. But if you have any other questions at all about this, please let me know. We're available 7 days a week. We do a lot of tough stuff. We'd love to earn your business. You can reach us at 480-626-2202 or team@tobiasteam.com. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend.